everybody. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time it is for you where you are. Happy Wednesday! Welcome back to a fresh, brand new, shiny week of Hazel streams. And Cosmic, thank you very much for the 17-month resub. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas to you. It's getting to about that time of the month. Mussy, how you doing? You can let her in the office, you know. You can't see it, but we have a standoff. There's a dog here. And then there's a cat who I think maybe no, don't close the door. You can close it, but you can't open it. You don't have opposable thumbs. Oh. Yeah, well, I think you can still get out. If anybody starts squeaking back there, I will attend to them. Hello, good morning. Hi. I was checking my mail. I haven't been on in a few days. And my understanding is that, whoa, that's a lot of achievements that I just logged into. Hang on. Let me see if I can look at it. Is that a few things? There's new stuff because there's a patch. Not that one. This one. There's new stuff here. Also, don't mind my weakor. Anyway, I got a variety of achievements that I guess they just added in for all kinds of things. Loam rep dragon. Some of these are dragonflight achievements. It could just be one of those weird things where patches sometimes make things that you already had trigger again. Anyway, let's turn that off. Let's get comfy. I was just checking my mail to see if I'd made any gold. Am I rich? No? I thought I had a mail. Now I don't seem to have any. Maybe I just picked up like 600, but I only have 300. That can't quite be right. I'm sure you can teach moves to open doors, but I don't think that's a good idea. I've seen dogs open doors that have the pull tab handle, especially if you attach like a pull that they can yank on. I don't know if I've seen with the twisty handles. Oh man, good morning. Okay, well, let's just assume that gold's been golded. I'm excited to kind of get my feet back under me a little bit with retail. Also, how cute is this transmog? We made this to match the fell cycle, and I'm wearing it. I'm excited to kind of figure out what's going on in retail again, because I haven't played a ton of retail in the last couple of weeks. I did some hardcore, and that was fun. I've been playing some other games. I've mainly just been doing a bunch of holiday adjacent things, and I've got a bunch more of them just in real life this next week or two. Is a little on the busy side. So I haven't really looked at what's going on in the patch, and that's actually one thing that I might want to do is maybe do a little skimmaroonie of the patch notes. Oh, it's okay, buddy. Are you shut in here? I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, I was thinking maybe take a little look-see at the patch notes so I can remind myself of what it is that was going on. Oh, hey, we did sell some stuff. That's good. And then there's some other things that I need to repost. I lost a level 18 hardcore character. When a rare spawn on top of me, do you have any advice this does not happen again? If you wanted to prevent that, you'd have to watch out for rare spawn locations and something like rare scanners, marking them on your map. Or yeah, you know, take it as fate. hard to avoid. I want to post up these guys. Yeah, well, why not? I'll just use the cheap ones. Haven't checked it out either yet, but we'll do so later this week. Have a job interview in 30 minutes. I'm so nervous. You're in the right place. Well, I hope it goes very well. You're prepared. Yeah, let's take a look at the patch notes. The thing I was most excited about that I had some vague knowledge of was the addition of new meta achievements, so I definitely want to look at that. But first of all, let's see. Let's worldofwarcraft.com. And let's... news, perhaps? They put out like a whole... They have like a post here. Head to this called the Siren Isle. Do they have... Yeah, and then there's the update notes, the full update notes. Let's skim this article and then we'll go... Oh, and it's a video. It's a launch trailer. Well, let's do a little reading. 50 months. Amazing. Oh, thank you, Saga. Oh, do we have a puppy? Oh, we have a puppy butt. It's a little dark in here. Felt like fate. I had rare scanner. It did not help. Alright. dive into mystery and mayhem, explore an enigmatic outdoor zone. Okay, kitty cat. Get new stuff and rewards for you and your alternate characters. It just seems so, it feels so weird having them write out alternate characters like that. Like, I know they just mean our alts, but like, yeah, I don't know. It just feels like one of those words that didn't come from a bigger word. And then new campaign chapters. There's $1 on epilogue and a Lingering Shadows prologue to Undermined. Alright, new zone. Set off. Hey, Moosey, leave it. Hey, that's not food. Set off on an expedition to face off against a weekly rotation of adversaries. This makes me nervous. It reminds me of Forbidden Reach wares, but let's not prejudge. Unravel baffling new mysteries, okay? You discover the fate of those who once lived and worked there. Battle through new enemies. Earn a new currency, Flame Blessed Iron, that you can trade for mounts, pets, gear, transmog. Fine with that. You can use to open one of 3 excavation sites, presenting a face-off against a formidable foe. I wonder if that's kind of like in Mechagon, how you were able to contribute towards spawning like rares. Powerful new ring is available by completing the introductory quest line. And then a series of quests will teach you how to upgrade the ring over time. Okay, we can do that. And then you're also going to get singing citrines to socket into your Circe circlet. And they can be mixed and matched to make powerful combinations, and they can be socketed and unsocketed. Okie dokie. Electric Storm Crow Mount. Collect items from around the island to help release 3 Eyes of the Siren. And then flying is possible after fully upgrading the Circe circlet. But due to the raging Sea Fury tempests, darn them, the winds of the Siren Isle make it a no-fly zone right away. So do a series of quests to upgrade the thing. There's weekly quests that unlock, completed to offer new power. Wearing the ring, don't fret. If you miss a week or 2, you can catch it up. Okay. So there's 6 weeks, and then we can fly. There's what do we get in the meantime? So you get to socket and unsocket gems right away. You can walk on the sea floor and breathe underwater next week. Week 3, some kind of an on-use, maybe a combat benefit. Week 4, cast every ability, like a ultimate from your ring, basically, for the Siren Isle specifically. And then week 5 shows invisible enemies that are often trying to pilfer Flame Blessed Iron. And then at week 6, you can fly. So there's there's like assaults. There's excavations or a new public event. Oh, yeah. All right. And then story quests. Pointy ears. Distinguished appearance. All right. Humans and Cultirans can employ a new pointed ear look with new Arathi ear customizations. Cross-faction queuing. Dungeons and unrated PvP. Dungeons will require a fully pre-made group. Party members who leave will not be replaced. Interesting. Anyway. And then they have the full update notes, which I had pulled up. So January 7th is going to be Timeways Comeback, and Plunderstorm is on the 14th. Like this zone better than the Forbidden Reach. There's so much Mog. Nice. I hope that we like some of it. We'll see. I'm gonna skim a little bit here, because we read the overarching updates. We've got some racials. They're changing racials to increase viability of some underrepresented races. So they've reduced the cooldown to Gift of the Naru. That's pretty big. All Light's Judgment has been buffed quite a bit, but it does fall off damage beyond 8 targets. That's fine. Magheart Orc got buffed. Nightborn got buffed quite a bit. Duration reduced. That seems reasonable. The Spatial Rift now moves a lot faster. Lasts longer and increased maximum range. It's not like I was ever smart enough to use that before, but that seems better. They've buffed Volpera's Bag of Tricks, healing and damage by 40%. Worgen Darkflight can now stack its speed bonus with other movement increasing effects. That's a pretty big deal. I could see some farming druids specifying Worgen for Darkflight, especially because it's had the cooldown bumped down as well, 1.5 minutes, if you really wanted to be very fast. And then Zandalari Troll regenerating. No longer cancels from dots. Longer cooldown. Oh, they've nerfed it. It no longer cancels from dots, but they've otherwise kind of nerfed it. And they've changed some of the other stuff, too. Alright. No gnome changes. If anyone missed the shell wing left, apparently for sale from the cat of a time walking vendor. Class changes. Buffs for me. Thank you very much. Creatures and NPCs. Sparring peacekeepers can be dismissed. Were they bothering anybody? Maybe they were bothering somebody. That's weird. Cross-faction dungeon stuff. So then they've made some dungeon changes. High damage, frequently cast magical tank attacks. Better parity across different specs. Reduced comp restrictions. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Sounds good. I like these changes a lot. We learned about these earlier, but they've reduced the number of gilded crests that you need to buy the enchanting one for a crafted piece by quite a bit. It's 60 where it was 90 before. They've also nerfed the Harbinger crest needed to buy the trade-up bags. You can get the achievement for item level 36, 36 in every slot for Harbinger of the Gilded. And then you get more crests from keys. They scale up to keystone level up to level 12. So you get 12 crests per key with an additional +2 for keystone level. And it's a 4 crest penalty for not timing it. But you would still, it means that if you're doing like a 10, that's a pretty big, it's just a lot more crests. The Kyrian Path of Ascension armor now allows any class to buy your discordant cosmetics. Oh. Surprised that wasn't the case before. Alright. Quest reward transmog appearances were not reliably unlocked. You will still need to log into the character that completed the quest. Oh, okay. I'm probably missing some quest transmog that I like have done the quest for, but I may not have the character that did that quest anymore because I don't really remember which characters I've used for Lore Master back in the day. So there may be some more stuff I can get eventually. PvP changes. Quest changes. New campaign stuff. You can macro pings with reference numbers. Quests will be placed in their actual location instead of consolidated in the quest tab. I wonder if that fixes that issue in the Aj-Kahet, the bottom zone weekly quest pickup where it doesn't show in the right spot. I wonder if that was part of the problem. Maybe not. Quest items in the objective tracker will glow when they're in a usable range. That's kind of nice. To view all content update notes. Is that not what I was doing? Were those not all of them? What do you mean? Oh, I see. Just like previous versions and stuff. Okay. All right. So I think I have a better understanding what's going on. What's funny is we didn't actually talk that much about the achievements. Let me poke through meta achievements for a second. There are... Was it expansion features? Is it in the... Oh yeah. So this is the BFA meta achievement for Johnny's trash pile. So I am missing 4 achievements for this. The rest of it I have. That's exciting. That's got to be some things that aren't too bad. Island time has you do Island Expedition. Actually, no, not Island Expedition. There are a lot of tiny little achievements in there. That's cool. They nest down quite far. What else is there? Expansion features. Because I know I want to work on that. That's the thing that I really wanted to do, is I want to get that mount. War Stories is Battle for Azeroth quest achievements listed below. I have most of them, but I am missing 2 of them somehow. What else? Expansion features. Black Empire State of Mind is just one more thing. 10 types of corrupted creatures in Uldamer Vale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I literally just need to find 2 more for that. I didn't realize I was so close. I thought that I was going to have a lot more left to do. This is kind of exciting. And then And then, what is this? Squirrels I set sail to sea. So I just need to slash love some critters in Colcheris and Zandalar. That should be fun. Maybe I should save that one for last. That would be a cool last thing to, like, wrap up the achievement with. Okay. Well, that'll be fun. That was the only retroactive one, right? Like, we've got Dragonflight done. We've got Shadowlands done, right? So that was the new one that they've added in retroactively. There's nothing else I need to be worrying about. I don't think. I should probably have a little look at the Siren Isle. Maybe I should use some concentration before I go, you know, craft a couple of things. We're still sitting on 1.1 million gold. I haven't made a whole lot of progress. My kitty. How's everybody surviving their holiday season? Is your calendar withstanding? I would be a lot happier if I took the time to sit down with my calendar and plan out when I need to prepare various things, because I've made a variety of plans with a variety of people. And for some of them, I'm like bringing food or making food. And what I should do is plan out exactly what I'm bringing or making and when I need to start it in advance. I think I got all the groceries I needed, but it's impossible to say for sure because I did not sit down and do a very good job of planning. Shall we? For alchemy, it would be easy to just make like 3 of these with concentrations worth a couple thousand gold. They added one for the war within so far. You shall not pass. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that is going to take some more doing. I am not remotely close on those. Treasures of the Isle of Dorn. What do you mean I missed 2 treasures on the Isle of Dorn? How could this happen to me? Man, I thought I'd done a lot more of these achievements. You know what? I've got some progress. It's not nothing. And then I'll Remember You is the new one for Siren's Isle, so that's reasonable that we're not done that yet. So I was gonna make 3 of these. So let's get 1 more spore. And then we have enough of that. 18. So it's 18 of each of these guys, and we should be good. Blessing Blossom in some spear. I splurged in a wireless Xbox controller. Need the distraction. Holidays can be tough for sure. Hope that works out. The ATT update's not out yet, but there's a handy command that will list everything added. Flash ATT WNP. What does WNP stand for? Newly added things? New with patch, probably. Oh, Lord. Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm just kind of looking for something exciting. I don't know what. Oh, they kind of preview, don't they? That's nice. There's a lot of, oh. Aw, that's nice. There's a blue Murloc floaty. Made some cookies yesterday that my dad used to make every year for Christmas. I have to say, I understand why he stopped. Super delicate to work with. It's a good time of year for something fussy like that because you can share them with people sometimes and pretend like you do it all year round. But, yeah, I get that. I'm really lazy about making stuff by hand. I did get the fell cycle. I did. I took pretty substantial advantage of some of the community tools that had been made. So I did the Watcher puzzle with the Solver tool, the Watcher Solver website. And then I did the rat puzzle, or not puzzle, but I did the rat thing with a combination of the weak aura that was recommended on Wowhead, and then also Wowhead had a map of like where the different statues were. And I would have been absolutely hopeless without those things. So that made a huge difference for me. There you go, about 3k worth of those. Knock the top off of that. 1500. Yeah, make a couple more of these. How many do I want to do? Like 3? 2? 4? 4's too many. Let's do 2 of these. 150. 20 of these, and then 1 of those. Got an extra PS5 controller for my PC for more comfy gaming. Nice. Okay. Let's make... Oh, we gotta shatter something. Very important to remember. I did something kind of I don't know that did. I guess I did it technically. I had an embarrassing thing happen this morning. I believe the fell cycle will continue to be available. It will most likely be easier to get the sooner you can do it, though, because some things benefit from having other people nearby also doing it. Sometimes you can kind of squeeze by with other people's items, like triggering events and whatnot. So if you are planning on getting the fell cycle, I would do it as soon as you can. Didn't realize for the rats, every time you submitted, you had to rekill all of them to get a new number. Took me like 10 tries to realize. Yeah, it's not... Most of that wasn't particularly intuitive. I had to be spoon-fed. I did not know what was going on. I was going to make 2 of these. So close to the Johnny mount. Nice. Oh, there's a pretty good resourcefulness proc. And then that did not use very much of my concentration. I should really concentrate on something else. What about... I mean, does anybody buy these? Speed for cloak? Yeah, somebody must buy that. Let's make 2 of them. It'll use more of the concentration. Because I want to get out of here, but I want to use my concentration. I don't want to like sit around with it capped. Let's do 2 of these. And then I have enough, almost enough dust. I need 9 more. And then maybe 6 of these. Need a specific world quest up in Voldoon. Never did sand fishing.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
Hopefully it's more reasonable in like how often it comes around than some of the last times we've had to wait for world quest rotations. Hopefully not too painful. That's exciting to be that close to it. Cheating. I was gonna make 2. Oh, I've actually never made... Oh no, that's because it's the wrong one. I was gonna do this one. Are those the same mats? They are the same mats. I've literally never made this before. Maybe I should do one just to... Well, it's a terrible amount of... terrible amount of profit. It would give me a first craft though. Alright. I've never done armored speed to bracers. I guess nobody wants it. And then we'll... That's a little bit more profit. You know, resourcefulness proc. Weekly quest in Halifal to work on You Shall Not Pass. Weekly lockets for RNG quests being up. Feels bad. Yeah, nothing to do but keep checking. No, that one. Alright, that should be good. Enough for now. That'll do. Oh, and then I picked up a... It's another week already. I wonder if I don't think I would have a vault. I can't imagine that I did anything last week vault worthy. It would be pulsing, I think. I don't think... Yeah, I think it would be yelling at me if I had anything to pick up. I don't think I did anything for the vault last week. Turn this in. Maybe pick up the alchemy weekly. Get my ducks in a row before I go opening up anything new. It's like when you get to the kitchen and you want to make some cookies. And you're like, well, I should probably put the dishes away first. You know, it's clean slate. I have to clear away any old mess before making new mess. Because I can make a mess and that's fine. But I cannot make new mess on top of old mess. Or else I'm going to get compounded mess of varying ages. And that's no good. Can't deal with that. Alright. I always thought it would be great if Johnny was a Zandalari Loa that could... Or a Loa that Zandalari could align with. And all... did was make gray trash drop more often. Right, left, back there. Getting you ready for the Isle. Yeah, I don't know what to expect out there. I suppose I will find out. I don't really mind being lost for a little while though. Should we do... I'm sure I have some... Yeah, there's knowledge orders here. So... Beer, Orbinid, Vials. Technically, I think Johnny is now a Dark Spirit Loa. 500. Orbinid. I just liked having the Trash Master title from wearing the cloak. But I remember it was kind of funky looking because you would log in and then it would be like, Inksy is the Trash Master. Inksy is not the Trash Master. Inksy is the Trash Master. And it would like toggle them a lot for some reason. I don't know why exactly. But it would toggle them back and forth like 8 to 10 times every time you logged in. Never figured out why. Also, I didn't really try to figure out why, so maybe that's on me. Here we go. Work order. Anything we can do that's gonna give so I just need null lotus for that one. Knowledge points. I don't know what I'm spending them on right now, but I'd rather get any catch-up ones if they're gonna offer them to me. I need so much. Actually, that's something that I guess I should hope for is gear that I can get and disenchant. Because I am wildly behind. I'm 41 knowledge points behind, it looks like, on my enchanting catch-up. Bad. I have not been even remotely keeping up. And it might be nice. It might be nice to have your knowledge points, you know? Maybe it'll help me make gold next patch after I don't need it anymore. I think that's one of those Blizzard is a multi-dollar company things, not on you. At least it wasn't a big problem. Happy Wednesday. My lovebirds had a clutch of 6 eggs a few weeks ago and the first one hatched last night. Well, happy birthday to your little birdie. Aw, congratulations. I wanted to get lure drop, I think. There we go. I think they were going to provide the writhing sample, not 100%. Oh, that's so exciting. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, there's more. There's more. Can I make it? Yes. I love it when I already have the mats. That's why I like buying like 20 or 50 of like a thing, is so that I just have them on hand in case I need to make another one. That's always nice. The silly thing that I did this morning is I was all excited, and I just need more practice, but I was all excited to use my neti pot early this morning before I headed out to yoga, because it's really good at kind of like, basically it's like sinus irrigation. You're just running saline water through your nose basically. And I was really excited about this because one of the things that kind of determines how well yoga is going to go for me is how much air I can get in, because you need to you need oxygen and stuff, and you're breathing through your nose, and it's important that you do that. So if your nose is super blocked, it can be difficult to keep up with some of the more athletic stuff. Where am I going? I was going to turn this in. So I've been using the neti pot, and that's been really good. But you have to make sure that you have really like gotten the water out of your nose after you're done. And I've discovered that your sinuses are kind of more twisty than I thought, because I thought I had done a good job. I had blown my nose, I had a whole shower, and it was all fine and good. And I get dressed and I head to the studio, and I get there and I start practicing. And the first forward fold I do, water just starts pouring out of my nose. Like saline water just starts coming out of my nose, dripping down my face, and like starting to drip onto my mat. And I'm like, oh, jeez. Oops. So I need to, I don't know, maybe do a couple of ups and downs before I leave to make sure I've gotten it all out of my nose, and then I'm gonna bring a towel with me next time, because I can you can have a towel by your mat anyways, because it's normal for you to be quite like dripping sweat too, and usually I just drip. Usually I just let it fall off of me, and it's fine. But maybe it wouldn't kill me to have a towel handy so I can wipe my face. But well, that's embarrassing. Plus it's dark in there, so I don't know if anyone can see or not. I'm hoping no one could see, but if they did, they might think I had a nosebleed because it just started coming out. I'm gonna pick up the new stuff, I think. Sinuses are crazy. You should look at a map of them sometime. I'm a little afraid to. I'm a little afraid to. It was good though. It's still worth it. I'm gonna do it again tomorrow. I'm just gonna maybe, yeah, do a little more head tilting. I don't quite have the read on the exact angle yet. It takes quite a while for it to start coming out the other side of my nose. But, you know, practice, that kind of thing. I'm new. Sure, I'll pick this up. I don't know if I'm going to do all of this, but just in case. So, I'm not going to worry about this achievement for now. I wonder how much mandatory-ish stuff there is. I mean, I know there's a quest line, of course. Let's go figure out what's going on. And by let's go, I mean, something will tell me where to go. This is just a Delve Weekly, which I'm for sure definitely going to remember to do. There we go. You just had to look on the map for the pink one. We found it. Expedition awaits. And there's also Lingering Shadows, which looks to be maybe our first week? New epilogue, prologue. When we face Zalatath's forces in Hellafall, I sense something dark just beneath the surface. I've learned that running into every situation myself is not always the best tactic, so you go. It'll be fine. Go to Hellafall and cover what you can. Okay. Fine. Should I do that first? Maybe I should do that first. Just, have done with it. Hellafall. Hellafall it is. We can do it. Did the Isle first. Didn't seem to matter. I just kind of want it for, like, the cleanliness of my brain. I just kind of want to get something, because I think this is, like, a thing that I can do, and then it'll be finished. And then I won't have to worry about feeling like I need to go back for it or anything. Stay 1% organized. I'm fairly disorganized. Well, I'm medium organized right now. I'm having a birthday party tomorrow, so I'm making a cake today. After stream sometime this afternoon, I'm going to bake a cake and figure out what's for dinner tomorrow and if I need to prep anything for it. I have a bit of a backlog of stuff that I've been meaning to get to that I haven't gotten to yet. I'm just kind of pecking away at things. I need to do some laundry because Kitty Cat had kind of a bad night and there's some laundry needs doing. Like the hair near a lot. Serious Avatar vibes. Can't wait to bake one. Are we pretty confident that that's happening, or are we just believing in our dreams here? Lingering shadows. This way. Oh man, I want a Dauntless Imperial Lynx. And I can't complain. I can't sit here and complain that it doesn't drop for me when I don't do anything that's going to make it drop. I haven't done my Hellafall dailies in like 2 weeks. I'm just confident. We're manifesting. We're believing. Hi, sweetie. How you doing? Alright. Hi. Yesterday, I had gone to try to pick up a package. And I probably shouldn't have gone at that time because it was torrentially raining yesterday. It was easily the rainiest day that we've had in like 2 months. And it was getting kind of dark, but it was a package that like my mom had ordered to my place because my place has an easier time of getting deliveries than hers. And they had done that thing where instead of actually trying to deliver it, they just like stick the "we missed you" thing on the door without even trying. And there had been some weird confusion about them like trying to deliver something and then giving up and then coming back and then actually delivering it. And then a couple days later we got another "you missed a package" slip. I'm like, all right, I'm seeing my mom later this week. I'm just gonna go get this thing. I'm just gonna go get it now, and that way it'll be done because I knew I was gonna be busy today with the cake and everything. So I get in the car, I head out there, and, the drive's fine. I've never been up there, but I make it anyways. It was a lot of water on the road, but, just take it easy and be careful, and it was fine. I get up there, and I get out, and I find the place, and walk a little ways because the parking was a bit weird. Like, all these courier pickup locations are always, like, in these weird shipping districts where you don't really know where the customer entrance is, and it's just a bit unfriendly. And I get in there and I give him the slip and he's like, "Oh, I don't know about this one." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And then after a bunch of hemming and hawing, he's like, "You actually signed for this and it was delivered." And I'm like, okay. That's a little weird because they came back. Like, they did deliver a package that I signed for, but they like came back 4 days later. And once he'd figured that out, he seemed to really want me gone. I kind of wanted him to like check to see if there was anything else with like my name on it, but I guess maybe it would have come up when he was looking for the first one. I don't know. He was really ready to get rid of me. I guess he was having a bad day or something. But there wasn't even anything to pick up, so they better not leave me another slip on my door, because I don't want to go back out there. It was spooky. What was Hazel crafting for 1,000 profit? A couple different things, but I was using concentration for it. It wouldn't have been profitable without using my concentration. I made a couple of enchants, and I made a couple of harmonious horticulture with my alchemy. Just remember, it's a piece of cake to make a pretty cake. It's gonna be my annual cake that I've made. I think it's been approximately a year since I had a big cake phase last year, because I'm pretty sure it was for my partner's birthday last year that I was like, I'm gonna make a cake, and it's gonna be pretty, and I was like looking at cake blogs, and I got like the little turntable thing, and I got some piping tips and bags and whatever. And I thought I was going to have a big cake phase, and I made like 2 cakes, and then I was done. But I still have the tools, I still have the equipment. So I'm gonna give it a go. Working on corrupted mobs right now. Need 3 more, I think. Nice. Truffle achievement in Storm is nasty. I'm looking forward to working on those. What's going on here? Found a behemoth. Wrong way. I want to make more cookies, but I don't know when on earth I'm gonna try and have time to do that. It's just a little bit of a busy time. You know what I did do though is something I've been meaning to do forever, and I've never actually done it. Is I made homemade vegetable stock. Normally, if a recipe calls for vegetable stock, I just use like a vegan bouillon cube because I'm cheap and they're cheap and I'm lazy and I don't usually buy like the pre-made stock because not only is it kind of expensive, but it's also like heavy, you know, like it's you're buying cartons of liquid. I try to reserve that for stuff that I can't rehydrate in my own home. So I have an Instant Pot, you know, it's not like it's hard to make stock, but I just kind of never tried it before. It always felt like too fussy. I'm not big on doing multiple different cooking sessions to make one recipe happen. And I don't usually plan ahead in advance enough to just like have stock ready or like frozen or anything like that. But I was having one of my 2 days off that I just had, and I was like, you know what, today's the day. And I printed a recipe and I made it, and it's delicious. I would drink it straight. I didn't, but I would. I tried a little spoonful to see if it turned out good, and it was really good. I was so happy. So I have some in my fridge and I have some in my freezer, and now I need to figure out what I'm gonna make with it because I did the opposite thing, where I have no idea what I want stock for. I use it in all kinds of stuff, but I don't know. I want to use it for something good this time. I do not add MSG to my cooking. I haven't felt a need to. I can confidently make one singular cake recipe. That's all you need. Made a great stock in my Instant Pot last week, just with all my scraps. So good. Brothy beans. Use it to cook rice in. Oh, I don't know. I'll find something. I need to excavate a Harrinear. They cannot decide how to spell Harrinear. This is, I think, another one. I think this is a third. Have they adjusted it? Oh man. Is this canon Harranir? I swear I've seen it done 2 separately different ways. I am heading this way. Trying to make more soup. Struggle to know what to add for things like beef stew and chicken noodle for vegetarians. I do blended vegetable soup sometimes. I have a cream of broccoli and cheese soup that's like quite good. My chili is technically kind of a soup. I like that one a lot. I feel like you could do like a vegetable noodle soup too, especially if you get little noodlies that you want to put in it. Where are we going? We're finding Hannon Beneath the Fangs in Hallowfall. Over this way. Love a curry tofu, curry lentil. I had a couple of recipes that put tofu into soup, and the only time I really like tofu in soup is if it's miso soup. I had like this one pot vegetarian cookbook that wanted me to put smoked tofu cubes into a soup, and I made it. And there was 2 different soups, and I made both of them, and I didn't like it at all. It was a weird texture. Not nice. Not very good. Use extra firm so it doesn't get mushy. Yeah, it was a very firm one. Maybe it was because it was smoked. I don't know. It wasn't good. It wasn't to my to my liking. I like tofu and miso soup, but I like kind of like a medium firmness for miso soup. I don't want it to be too tough. I want to do that race, but I don't need to. But I want to, but I don't need to. We're going this way. Smoked ones I find don't really mix with other ingredients well. Yeah, it was something that I just decided that I wasn't going to buy anymore because it wasn't really worth it, and that's okay. Super soft tofu kind of melts in the soup. I could make a chowder. I have crab in my freezer. I also have some salmon in my freezer that I've been meaning to make a chowder with because I kind of freezer burnt it, but I feel like if I cook it into a soup enough, it'll be good. Ever had freshly made tofu? I have not. Want to make a beef stew? Did buy beef broth for it. Make it with potatoes and carrots? I don't know what to add. I usually, if I'm trying to do something like that, like I've got an idea for a recipe, but I don't have the actual recipe yet, is I will Google recipes for that kind of thing, and I'll read like 3 or 4 different ones, and I'll see what kind of things they all do and what kind of things they do differently. And if I'm feeling really neurotic, I will also like scroll the comments on them to see if there's any common themes about substitutions or changes that people made, or like if multiple people came up with the same tip across different recipes for the same category, that might be something to try. I'll try to amalgamate an idea of a recipe based off of what a couple of people do, or I'll just pick the one that people seem to like the best and just try that. But crab chowder. It's chowder with crabs. I'm a little scared to defrost that crab. I don't know what it's going to be like anymore. Just buy the Moe's chowder, frozen clam chowder thing, warm it in milk. Miss those. There's a company here that does a really good, like a smoked salmon chowder that's canned that you can just heat up with milk or whatever. But it's like $8 for a can, which is still cheaper than takeout, and it is very nice soup. But it's not much cheaper than takeout at that point. You have to really want it. Sometimes the convenience food gets so expensive that I'm like, maybe I should just cook. Maybe my laziness has gone far enough and I should just make something. I am ready to protect you while you meditate. Lacey being challenged by frugality. Yeah, my lazy instinct and my cheap instinct do collide sometimes. Which is good. It's nice when your lesser instincts are at odds with one another, so at least one of them might win. I'm from Cape Cod. Clam chowder so comforting to me. So good. You're gonna make me hungry. I had breakfast not that long ago. I had avocado toast because the avocados were ready. That was exciting. And then another thing I did recently. I'm all full of tiny anecdotes today. I went and saw Wicked. I finally made it out to the theater. I went, I drove, I parked. I put on, what did I wear? I wore pretty comfy clothes. I usually want to wear something not like fancy to the movies, but like, I don't know, something that vaguely feels like outside clothes because I'm on a date, but then also you're going to be sitting in a movie for close to 3 hours. I kind of want to be comfy, so good news. So I have lots of comfy clothes that I also think are cute.
Show me.
Movies.
I understand.
Okay. I'm talking about food too early. I did not wear earplugs. I weirdly enough had a dream about wearing earplugs the night before I went to go see it. But then I didn't bring them, and also I didn't eat them. It wasn't that loud. Maybe it must vary from theater to theater. But I was happy to see it in a theater that had like fairly comfortable reclining seats. Big fan of that. I need to be comfy. Ringing Deeps. Okay. Oh, tempted to flight path up there, actually. You can absolutely fly up the hill and up the path back into the Ringing Deeps the way you came. They even give you a lovely little jet stream that gives you your vigor back and everything. I just suck at finding the gate. I lose vigor a lot trying to navigate my way up there. I find it's easier for me to just like sit my butt on a flight path, pay the nice people to take me up in their nice take me up in their nice ship. And then, I don't gotta worry about it. Ugh. Ooh. Do I have the broodling of Sinestra? I don't think so. Let me see. Broodling. Now, I have 7 other broodlings. I don't even see it in my uncollecteds and stuff. Oh, it's a mount? Doesn't sound like me. No, I do not. I can see that it costs 5,000 time more badges. Do you have the Broodling of Sinestra? That looks very much like the SAR 3D Drake. What is that one called? Twilight? Yeah. It's like just like a slightly pinker Twilight Drake. I just bought it. Think it's new today. Oh, nice. Yeah, you guys have witnessed all of the WoW that I've played since the patch came out. I did not get on at any point before streaming today, so we're doing it all live. Also, I do not have extra time or badges, so that one might just have to wait for 2 to 3 business years. How you doing, kitty? Oh, yeah. I was really tired this morning, and I was trying to think of a phrase to capture how I felt. And I'm pretty sure the farthest I got with my words was I am a popsicle because my back goes snap crackle pop, which isn't popsicles, that's Rice Krispies. That's why you shouldn't try and say anything in the morning. Need me some tea today. What else can we do to get us through our day? We're through part of it. Our dog came home yesterday after 2 weeks out in the woods. Congratulations. Glad your doggy is home. That's a long time. Do you consider yourself to be a square in general? You could be a Rice Krispie square. I don't think I'm a square. Hope you're having the best day so far. Much love. Thanks, Patrick. Oh boy. Alright.
Get lost, you lump of rock.
Get lost, you lump of rock. There's goblins everywhere. Okay.
Nice timing. We got trouble brewing. Plenty more where that came
Something big happening at Opportunity Point. Haxel's involved. Follow him, see if he's got anything on him we can use. Shake him down for access to the operation. Carrying a work permit. Hang on. Objectives. Find Haxel and shake him down. Second objective. Carrying a work permit that accesses operations around Opportunity Point. This is not a complete sentence, and it doesn't mean anything like that. I think they want me to get his work permit. It's a weird way of phrasing that. Anyway, I'm too picky. Be seeing you this way. Kitty is loving her dog bed. My boyfriend tried to tell me that it was his idea, and I said, no way, this is a Hazel Duddy Caves original. We can credit Kira for that one. She was the original innovator of, why isn't it my bed? Why not? After all. I fit. I sit. She started doing the same thing. I have that same bed that's in my office. I have another one in my bedroom. And that's where Moosey sleeps at night, because Kitty's allowed in the bed and Moosey is not. Because she is this big and Moosey is much bigger than that. And, but she started taking his bed at night, and he's just beside himself because he'll be looking at the bed being like, but that's where I sleep. Because he can't take her spot. He's not allowed in the bed. And usually that'll go on for a little bit, and then I'll scoop her and put her onto the bed with me, and she'll usually stay at that point. But I kind of make room so Moosey can lay down. She will not move if she has taken a spot and he wants her to. She will not scooch one bit. Question goblins and cover some evidence.
Good luck with your hunt.
It's good to hear that that went well, Patrick. It's wonderful. We're going this way. Hoping everybody stays pretty healthy this time of year. It's hard.
Yeah? What do you want?
Even just with, what do they call it? Respiratory illness season. I was trying to watch a movie on CBC Gem, which is like a Canadian broadcasting app that you can get anyway. And they have quite a few different movies that you can stream, and there's like a premium membership, and then there's free where you can, a lot of things you can stream, but with ads. And I didn't really want to pay for another streaming thing, but I wanted to watch a movie that they had on there. And I was watching Carol, which is like this moody period piece that's technically set at Christmas time, so you could argue that it's a Christmas movie. About like two women falling in love in New York in like the 50s or something like that. And it's like really like, you know, dramatic and tense. It's a Todd Haynes film. And there was all these ad breaks in it, so you'd be watching just this riveting scene of Cate Blanchett just acting for her life, and then all of a sudden the screen would go black, and then the Pampers kid would show up and be like, I'm a big kid now. And it was the same ad every single time. It was Pampers, and then it was the government of Canada telling me to practice good respiratory health practices. And there was one more. It was a Yeti from Michaels. Clearly their advertising worked, because I remember which ones they were, but there was like 7 or 8 ad breaks in this film, and they were the exact same ads every single time, and it was just so funny because it was such a dramatic tone shift. They have GBBO. I'll have to remember that. I did not watch Die Hard 2, and I don't really have plans to, if we're being honest. I did like Carol very much, although I probably would have liked it better without ad breaks. I probably should have just rented it. Binging something on YouTube recently, and every ad was for the same video game for hours and hours and hours. Yeah. YouTube Premium sometimes is worth it. It's, you know, not everybody wants to, and that's totally fine, but I don't pay for it all year round, but if I am going to, like, if I get really into a YouTube series and I know I'm going to be watching it regularly over time, back when I used to watch Taskmaster on YouTube, I would pay for Premium at least as long as I was watching it for, so I could get no YouTube ads on like my TV, the smart TV setup, without having to worry about it. Watch a lot of YouTube, got Premium, haven't looked back. Yeah, I don't mind paying to remove ads from something as long as I'm using it a lot, but I'm a bit cheap in that there's only like I won't do that for more than one or maybe 2 things at a time, and as soon as I'm not using it anymore, I want to turn that subscription off. I don't want to keep paying for it. I set myself reminders so that I double check and see if there's anything else that's still coming out so I can turn it off. This one. Critical Role episodes, 4 hours long. Yeah, that's fair. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, if you have a premium CBC Gem subscription, then you can watch it without ads. It's Cate Blanchett opposite Rooney Mara. Very, very good. Good morning, Hazel and everyone. Hope you're having a good one. Good morning, Atomic Panda. Doing all right. Thank you. Our weather's been wacky. We had that torrential rain yesterday, and then today it's like weirdly warm and super windy. There's some kind of a weather system that's making it like almost 10 degrees Celsius, which is, it's not warm per se, but like compared to almost freezing, it's been really, it feels really warm, but like big gusting wind. It should be almost over. Canada being Canada, yeah. I like having some variety of weather, but I can say that because I live in Victoria, and variety is just like fun, different flavors of weather. Nothing actually like disrupts much unless it actually starts snowing. It's only been one day that I actually had to scrape ice off my car. Got so much wet, heavy snow, just shoveled my sidewalk, and it was heavy. Oh, man. If I ever have to do that, I'm gonna have to get the little kid shovels so that I can do small enough shovels. I'll have to do more of them, but then I won't throw my back out trying to pick one of them up. So, what do they call it? A free workout. You know, you can save on your gym membership for the day because they let you do that. You just don't go to the gym that day and they give you $2 back. Kidding. Same here in Central Oregon. Almost couldn't sleep because of the wind last night. NYC, we went once with no rain. Now it's that gross misty rain, early spring weather, or freezing. Talk to me. Is it real or is bad? Apparently, it's a 13% chance of a white Christmas here, which is not very high, but that suits me just fine because I have some driving to do. And if it snows, then I'm not driving, so. Negative 20 here, 10 centimeters of snow promised for tomorrow. Friend in Campbell River. She's been enjoying the contrast from the East Coast. It's beautiful up there. I used to visit family up in Black Creek, which is up kind of in that area. And it was just the most gorgeous place. Kind of far from here. Kind of an annoying drive up there, but it was, you know, I was a little kid. I didn't have to drive. Built to blast. Here we go. Hey, kitty, you want to come back up? Revisiting.
Spell it, Rendick.
What's your feet?
What's an SI7 agent doing?
How you doing? You can come up. Later this week, I'm gonna bring my dog, and I'm gonna go visit my grandparents. And we're gonna see how that goes, because my grandparents are lovely and fairly elderly at this point. And they insisted that they love dogs and they want to see him. He's not gonna be a bother. I'm like, okay. He's lively, but I have a harness that has like a handle on the back of him, so I'll just have him wear that, and I can just grab him if he's in danger of knocking anyone over. I don't think he's gonna mow anybody down. I don't give him enough credit. He's got pretty good spatial awareness now. He's not a baby anymore. What an tarnation? What's going on? Listen for intel. Flap. Sneak. Oh, jeez. Not a stealth quest.
I just realized I'm afraid of heights.
Rocket chickens. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Whoa.
Man, I've got all my money tied up in this venture. No, not that venture. Are you crazy?
I broke my bird. I took a bunch of damage. Oops. But he'll be on his best behavior. Maybe. He can clearly tell when people are very young. He's very gentle with babies, so maybe he can tell when somebody is older and maybe not prepared to be smoked in the knees by a puppy. But I bet he'll be excited because he'll be somewhere new that he's never been before. And every time I turn him loose at my sister's place, he goes nuts. So it might be the same kind of deal. This way. Oh no, my bird! My bird! I just need one more piece of intel. There we go. Oh jeez, there's more. They're moving the goalposts on me. Yeah, I think it'll be nice. It'll also be the longest drive I've ever made Moose do. And I'm hoping that if I crack a window for him, he won't be sick. But we'll see. I'm gonna lay out a towel in the back seat because historically he sometimes loses his cookies when we're driving. Flip that bird. Excited for future Harrier druids. We had one day some dusting of snow with rain so far. Warm again for winter in the East Coast like last year.
While you fought the machine, I witnessed something inside.
Movie time. I know someone who swears by carrying fresh ginger to smell when she feels nauseous. Wonder if it worked for dogs. I like ginger tea for an upset stomach. I've never heard of smelling it. Hi Hazel, how was your weekend? Hello! It was good. It was busy. I was all over the place. I was going all kinds of places. Hither and thither. Just calling people and making plans and signing myself up for all kinds of holiday festivities. I think the main thing that's going to affect my stream schedule is Friday. I'm going to have to stream very briefly because I have to leave early. Possibly quite early, but I do want to still try to stream at least a little bit. Gallywix is back in business. Peppermint tea is nice too. I buy peppermint in like big bags because it's pretty. Oh, hi, sweetie. It's pretty affordable and it's such a nice tea to have handy.
Looks like we're on the same path. Join us on the surface, and maybe you can get some help from your new friends.
We're heading back to Dornigal. I can just hearth. That'll work. Okay. Cousin swore by the peppermint oil thing. His pocket healer rested when everyone left. Dialogue UI is the add-on that is changing the way my dialogue screen looks. Dialogue UI. That's what's doing this.
And that ain't good for no one.
Okay. Alright. Lingering Shadows. Job done. Ooh, I got some stuff. They gave you transmog for that. I did not know. I got a Root Defender's Spear. And I got a Root Defender's Shield. Ooh, I like that. That's kind of nice. And then, what do you want?
If you want to talk about visions,
you want to talk to Magni. These quests are no longer marked with exciting, you know, shaped quest markers. It's just making me feel like it's less important that I do them. Am I the only one? Just not that interested in WoW that much anymore. I'm sure you're not. There may be less overlap, though. I mean, some people still come to stream when they're not really playing the game, which is totally fine. Absolutely welcome. But you may be among people that are still interested in WoW because you're on a WoW stream. But yeah, it totally happens. I think it's normal. I wouldn't try to fight it too much. I would just pay attention to yourself and see how you want to spend your time. Okay. I think... I mean, I didn't really pay attention to what I was doing, but I think I'm ready to head out and see it. Losing interest in Hearthstone, losing interest in games is pretty normal. I picked up Satisfactory again. That was another thing I did on my day off. I basically started fresh, even though I was only like an hour into it the first time. So I could do everything but like neater. And then obviously I do everything again and I make an enormous mess. My new factory is an absolute... There's a lot of winding conveyor belts. There's a lot of, well, this one needs to go here, and there's stuff in the way, so just send it up and over. It'll be fine. I just unlocked the ability to, like, build, like, floors and tiers to my factory, and I have not done so yet. Everything's just kind of whammed on the ground. I need to go there to start this, but for some reason I can't resist. I think it's because I know I have like a world quest weekly. There's probably going to be world quests. Oh, I could cut back the seagull habitat. Is this because I'm broke? What's my problem here? You're not addicted yet. This is good. Finally picked up Stardew Valley. Oh, nice. That's one of my all-time favorites. It's kind of like an eternal comfort to me in my life that Stardew Valley is always there for me. If I ever really need to, I can start a fresh game and make a new farm in Stardew. I don't do it very often anymore because I kind of run the risk of burning out on it. Like I've just done it too much. Especially because I tend to do the same thing every time. I don't have the kind of self-possession to not just do my normal thing, you know, like there's lots of cool challenges for Stardew that you can do, and the most challenge I ever actually do is just doing the same thing on a different map. Very excited to see what Haunted Chocolatier will be like. Did you see that interview that he did where he said... I didn't read the interview, I just read the headline, so I'm part of the problem. And here I am, re-disseminating it. But apparently he said something along the lines of it being difficult to walk away from Stardew, and it's hard to allocate the resources that he needs to the new game because he feels for whatever reason, kind of like indebted to Stardew, where he feels a bit tied to it because so many people love it so much. And because it was like a big project for him too, but like it's hard to move on when you've got something that's that successful. So Haunted Chocolatier is still coming eventually, but it doesn't sound like it's going to be soon. Challenges like what? Oh, there's a cute one where you can, there's a cute Stardew Valley challenge where you can only sell pizzas. So you're growing pizza ingredients, you know, you keep cows to make milk to make cheese, and then you grow tomatoes, and then you do like the wheat to make bread and stuff, and you just run like a pizza shop. And that's like the only way you can make income. There is a challenge that didn't sound like any fun at all, where you're not allowed to leave the farm, or you're only allowed to leave the farm like once a year, so you have to make X amount of gold or whatever without actually going anywhere, which sounds cute, but then you watch some videos and you realize that looks horrifically boring to actually do. Should find out if I have a new job in 2 to 3 business days. Nice! You made it through the interview. It could be like the Minecraft guy, needs to sell it for a couple billion, forced to start fresh. It could be, but, and I don't know anything about his life or his money. I can't imagine he would need to sell it. You know, unless he's gotten into some very big trouble. I feel like he's probably set. But I don't know him. I don't know his life. I don't know what kind of gas his car takes or how many treats his dog needs or whatever. Challenge I want to do in WoW where I don't leave a zone till I've 100%ed the zone in TT. That sounds like fun. People have been mentioning that one. I think Saga was talking about doing something like that for transmog collecting. And it sounds really appealing. I like the idea. It's tedious when you only have one thing left to get. This is not where I'm meant to be, but this is where I want to be, so whatever. We'll go. We'll go to the Siren Isle, I swear. Just right after these seagulls. They've got too much bread. Aw. Thank you, original children. Can't do that challenge. Would get bored / frustrated. I would make the mistake of picking some zone that has some stupid rare thing in it that I'd never heard of. I remember I was trying to 100% like dead mines and then the outdoor dead mines area, and there was like that one weapon that dropped off of that one rare that had a pretty good like respawn rate, but like I just kept getting the other weapon like 100 times first. And if I hadn't been able to do anything else in the meantime, that would have been maybe pretty frustrating. Chat, we're never getting to the new island. Do more cooking videos of Azeroth. I don't have any planned. The goblin screwdriver. The leather gloves off the foreman. That's right, it was the foreman. I remember. Hero talent is your priest? I'm Archon right now, but I'm not really using it correctly. I don't think I've cast Halo once because I've just been world questing. I like doing Voidweaver for dungeons, and then Archon for raid for Shadow Priest. Do you have any videos planned? I always have things planned. The problem is when it comes to actually getting them out. Pity the person who wants to 100% Najatar from scratch. Hazel, I got yoinked into a mythic raid punk yesterday, and now I'm 3 of 8. Congratulations, Jans. Prefer Archon over Voidweaver? Problem is executing the plan. Yeah. Everything's fun and games till you get smacked in the face with your own inner experience. Doing alright though. Doing okay. Keeping it together. Ish. Honestly, I don't know if I'm keeping it together very much better than I usually do. A little bit, for sure. But one thing that I've been much better at this past year is not berating myself for my current level of togetherness, which helps a lot. It kind of lets me sidestep the whole spiral about not doing enough, you know. Doesn't help me do more, but it does, you know, at least I'm not making it worse. It's one of those things. Emergency survival kit. Keep it together. Oh, man. Hey, kitty cat. I'm really happy that her health has been stable enough for us to kind of have some time together where I haven't been like... I've been worrying about her, but I haven't been like acutely worrying about her because she's been doing well enough for a little while, and it's been nice to just kind of have some more nice kitty time. And cuddles at night and nap times and, you know, streams with her on my lap and stuff. Yeah, no, I'm really not on the island yet. I swear I'm going any second now. Getting a new PC come Friday. Can't wait to play Warcraft again. Nice. What is keeping you? World quests. It's okay, don't worry. I'll definitely leave before I start doing delves. Definitely. For sure. It's just, look, I got a marked flawless battle stone, and now I can upgrade the quality level of one of my battle pets. Wowie. Who needs an upgrade? All of these guys. What about the Trogla Frog? Poor Trogla Frog needs a boost. There you go, buddy. Feel like you're stalling. I feel like that as well. It's weird. Family Battler's a lot. Trying to do each one for one trainer at a time. Yeah, it's... Family Battler, even if you already had all the pets leveled, and you're using rematch and pet battle scripts, at that point it's just data entry, but it's still like a lot of them. It's still like a lot of shuffling around and fuss. I haven't done the new Family Battler yet. Nothing really convinced me that I needed to, but at some point I'm sure it's going to be needed for something or another that I'm going to want. I'm assuming. I don't know for sure, I suppose. And over here. What's this one? Wait. Only ever did the Shadowlands one. I am permanently traumatized by the Argus one. Not because it was super hard, although it was fairly difficult. There were some really tough fights in the Argus Family Battler. But because that was the last one where I insisted on coming up with the strategies from scratch, or at least attempting to come up with the strategies on my own, that was the thing that broke me and made me just use other people's much better ideas. Was trying to come up with individual strats for all of those, because there's so many of them. My priest is item level 628. 628, 629, somewhere in that neighborhood. There is a battle pet named Fuzzy. Cute spider, like Jump Jump. Oh. Finally got the Stormcrow mount for the new zone. Only took 5 hours of messing around. It's pretty good. It's pretty early. Alright. And then I got 16 polished pet charms from that. That's 16 polished pet charms that I get to keep. Woohoo. Alright, I'm going. I'm going. Oh, Fuzzy is the Kazlogar Family Battler reward. Did they just add him, or has he been in the entire time? Because I'm... There's a cat. I'm lifting him. And then I fell over. I thought I was just going to pet the cat. I didn't think I was going to pick him up. Have you seen this? He's a big kitty. Aww. That's nice. That's kind of a brave thing to do to a cat that you just met. It looks like he hates Mondays. Kitty as big as you are. Is this guy... What are you cooking? You making a steak? I can't really tell. You're standing in front of a grill with your glasses on. Shaking your steak. All right. What else we got? Where are we going? Wouldn't you like to know? That's fair. Culture and legend. Alright. Take me away. How do you feel about pet battles now being data entry plus spamming a keybind? I've made my peace with it. It's a lot less work than doing it the other way. Here we go.
See? We're late to the party. Meet me below and watch your step.
Whoa. Oh, that's right. Ow. They wanted you to do that. They wanted you to remember that you can't fly here. Okay. Important point of business. If I cannot fly here, that means I'm running a ground mount, which means that I finally get a chance to ride my ground mounts. which means I need to pick one out. What do I want to ride? I mean, Fell Cycle is one obvious choice, actually. Because as far as I can tell, it can't fly yet. And because this is made for it. Other options do include Tyvan. We've got a Rufus. We've got... I'm sure we have some things that are kind of themed that would match the Siren Isle theme, or that would match like this sort of Coltiran theme that's going on. Gotta be something. These are all specifically... Got a War Basilisk. Snail Elementals. These are specifically ground mounts that do not fly. Torrid Stakes. Got the bad RNG and the pet battle for the Fell Cycle. I had to improvise. I like the brain dead screws. You can always not do the data entry part. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to... I'm sure there are people that do pet battles the old-fashioned way. Some of them might even be doing it on purpose. I feel like it has to be the Fell Cycle just because it's so new and exciting and looks so nice with my Mog when I'm standing on it. Okay.
Let's do this thing. The boss is watching.
Rickett offered to dig it up. There's a crystal. Bargus wants to scan it. Go talk to him. All right.
Competition's hard at work. You should say hello to the neighbors. Real friendly.
Well, one thing's different from the Forbidden Reach is I can't fly here yet. I haven't been on the ground in a while.
Perhaps we can all work
Good lend a hand to the efforts. Need some special machinery to scan it. Collect some stuff. Okay.
Earthen are here to study the crystal.
No, I don't have the Johnny mount yet. That's something I want to work on this patch.
Energy is a specialized
If you're standing on it, doesn't that make it a scooter?
Maybe the Arathi learns the...
My sacred crystals could help harmonize your readings.
I mean, I got both feet on it. That's something.
What do you need, batteries? These puppies should keep the scanner juiced up. You're good to go.
Yeah, it's nice to have a reason to use ground mounts for a little bit. I am glad that we know the timeline for when we can fly here, and I'm also glad that it's 6 weeks and not like 12.
Fortify your armor. Fortify.
Have I? No, I've never ridden a Segway. I've been on a skateboard for a combined total of probably 30 seconds in my entire life. That's probably about as long as I've spent on a skateboard with both feet. Like, there's not a big history with... I mean, I know Segways and skateboards are different, but let's lump in rollerblades. Haven't really done that either. Rolling things of questionable balance. Not something I've got a lot of experience with. Skateboarding, Hazel. Yeah, no. Not so much.
And
That would be an accident waiting to happen.
goes over
I'm enough accidents waiting to happen. I don't need to invite more.
Remarkably like Elder. We should treat it with reverence.
This way. Radical. You looked at your progress for Johnny? Need a lot less than I thought. Yeah, I checked it out at the beginning of the stream. I'll show you again. I have most of this is already done. And then there's 4 metas, or 3 metas and then squirrels. I was going to do this last, the slash loving the squirrels. I never got around to that. For island time, I have 4. I need 6 more. Then there was, gosh, I wish there was just like a navigate back in this. For war stories, I have all but 2. And then for Black Empire State of Mind, I have all but 1. I just need like 2 more corrupted creatures. So I'm not crazy far, but also I'm probably more than 1 sitting's worth of work.
one more reading.
How much they included both faction content in it? I have a lot of horde stuff to do still. Yeah, I'm curious as to how long it'll take. Outside, like once I've kind of figured out and done my
Capacity to
whatever the required thing for Siren Isle is, that's probably the next thing I want to work on this week.
the surface.
Further investigations required, you betcha.
Intriguing. I'm detecting a secondary.
There's an achievement back button add-on. Can't play without it.
This requires more investigation.
Yeah, that might be worth getting just while I'm working on achievements like that. I mean, normally if I track it, that'll kind of sort me out as well.
My program is signals coming from that cave. It
There's a signal coming from the cave.
The only ones to take interest in it. We need to get in there.
Oh, I have my fort buff is not keybound correctly. I think I was messing with my keybinds recently, and I unbound something by accident. I think that one. Yeah, there we go. It's better. The thing I need to remember for later today, I'm just talking to myself for my own list, is that if I'm going to make a cake this afternoon, the important thing is to start early, because things have to bake and then they have to cool before you can start icing or decorating them. And you do not want to leave it for the last minute, or else you're going to be up in the middle of the night with a cake that's too hot to ice. Or I'm going to have to try and do it tomorrow, and that's going to be no good. Cooling part, man. Yeah. You never want to be stuck trying to cool a cake in a hurry.
This tablet's markings seem familiar.
Do all my baking right before bed.
Signals energy.
That's usually 8 o'clock at night is usually right about when I get the urge to bake something. And it's terrible because I usually want to start getting ready for bed around 9 o'clock. Which is not enough time to complete a project and like clean up. It's just not. Not unless you're making the basicest of cookies. Sometimes I'll end up doing things in two, like I'll do one thing one night, you know, like I'll make the gingerbread cookies and then I'll leave them undecorated or uniced until the following day, so that they can cool overnight in a tin or something. That hurt. I did a bad job of that. What type of cake? A chocolate cake. I have a recipe that I quite like for like a sort of a triple fudge chocolate birthday cake thing. I don't know if I'm gonna flavor it. It likes you to. Actually, I don't remember if I've made it in these size tins. I might have to do some improvising. Last time, I'm pretty sure I used like some almond flavoring in some of the middle frosting layers to make like chocolate almond frosting, and it was nice, but it was too strong. It tasted too strongly of artificial almond. So I'm on the fence about whether or not I want to flavor it with anything this time, or if I should probably just let the chocolate speak for itself. You lived. Not a bad job. These things smoke. These guys hurt. Zero self-control about letting things cool. I mean, some things are yummiest right when they're fresh out the oven. Hi, kitty. How you doing? I'm a fervent believer that the best time to bake is first thing in the morning. I just always am doing other stuff in the morning.
What's this? An ancient
Maybe on a day off. Oh no, I'm lazy. If I have a day off and I'm not going anywhere in the morning, I want to sleep in. I want to take my time over my coffee. I want to sit down and play a Hearthstone Battleground. It's going to be 10 o'clock by the time I actually get to doing anything. I was able to log in without trouble today. It's been good for me so far.
Forge your own. This bears
Making a banana loaf for my dad.
after you. See what you
That's a
can
nice thing for you to
find.
do. If I plan to bake, if I sit down and start other things, I will never get up to actually bake.
By the Titans, an ancient construct. This is more of an adventure than even I desired. We should get this artifact back to the workshop for examination.
You're still warm. Freshly baked bread straight out of the wood-fired oven. One of the things I look forward to the most about moving. Nice. Do you guys have a date
The awakened,
or like a season?
fortify your armor.
That's so exciting.
Crystal you found is cracked.
Amy, thank you very much for the 22-month resub. Appreciate it. Glad to have you here. Alright.
Treasures from
Skip minigame. Alright, I'll try the minigame.
Find me
What do you want me to do?
something
Oh, it's just one of these. Put this out of the way. Don't mind me. There we go. Still waiting for paperwork?
Task complete. I can hear it singing. It's ready for the artifact.
Equip it, socket the thing, then remove the thing. Okay.
crystal is calling
639.
to
Well, at
me.
least it's an upgrade. I still had a champion ring on. Good grief. Okay. Good. Bags are messy, messy, messy. Grants 2190 of your highest secondary stat.
Can you feel it,
Okay.
champion?
And then they want me
The
to
artifact
unsocket
has
it.
awakened.
Did they tell me how to do that? Oh, yeah, you just click on it. Alright.
Show
That
me
works.
what you
I'm glad I don't have to
find.
use that thingy.
Get your feet moving. We got a tunnel to blast open.
Here, I should probably put it back, huh?
Must be good. Say, what do you think washed down that drain? Maybe it's treasure, or maybe it's monsters, and maybe.
And
those
now, I
monsters are
think
treasure.
we are done with our intro, at least. And it gave, yeah, not that bad. When they gave me an option to skip it, I kind of thought it was going to be something a little more
On this island, no matter where
awful.
they hide. Allies of the Arathi, prepare for
Okay.
battle.
Alright, I can probably just disenchant that old ring.
Will
I could probably disenchant both of
iconic
these.
horror with
Old
immense
season
venom.
champion rings are not going to be
Cannon fire will reveal
not going to be for me anymore. So let's get rid of some of this stuff. I should probably put these lucky things in my bank. Yeah, I should probably put the lucky things in my bank. I was going to get rid of them. And I'm tempted to. But perhaps one day we might need another lucky thing. Also, all of these keys and stuff. I have a lot of stuff in the Fell Cycle Secret that I'm just carrying around. The Fell Binding Scroll I definitely don't need anymore. That I might be able to sell, actually. I bought it. Somebody else might buy it. No, actually, you can't. Never mind. I bought it off a vendor, and it is soulbound, I'm sure. Yes. Definitely soulbound. Okay, never mind.
Come back with some better story.
Achievements back button? Fine. Do. The sound of waves and breaking wood carried on the wind. I wonder if that's a rare spawn. Oh yeah. I see some rares up. I see a weekly bar that's gonna give me a yellow gem. Then there's a locked one for champion gear. There's a couple of repeatable quests, dailies, weeklies, something like that. Oh, and I actually have more campaign as well. Okay, so we're not even close to done. We just unlocked the ring, that's all. Should I be brave and look at what's out here? 157 collectibles. I have none of them. Looks like for the moment. Uncle has one of those huge wood fire pizza ovens. Baking days. That sounds really, really good. Fell Cycle took about 5 hours. 2 streams. Not quite all of 2 streams. It is about 10:30. I'm going to take a short break and then I will come back and we'll get right back to this. BRB. Okay, I am back. Cat Streamer BK, thank you for the 5-month resub. Thanks to our resident Miss Kira, who I think has wandered off. Fine, Cat, you make a very convincing argument. I guess I will sub. Oh, man. Look at all these 157 things we don't have yet. What are the odds we get all of them? Probably not good. But, you can't go out and get everything. What you can do, you can go out and get, like, a thing. Or you can just do any random thing and then hope that they give you stuff for it. Let's see. I am so Valorstone capped. I am so very Valorstone capped. I dislike the Valorstone cap. It makes me feel bad. As far as I know, there's nothing else I could be spending on. I haven't like gone and gotten crests in a while. My gear's not fully upgraded, but it's reasonably upgraded. But it just sucks to be like getting the red text ones. Contribute to an event. Complete. Oh, I guess I don't have the stuff for it yet. Oh, crests are cheaper now. That is true. Actually, yeah, maybe I could trade up some crests and then do some upgrades. I didn't really think of that. Alright, there's all kinds of stuff going on over here. There's goblins preparing to open a drain. Oh, a cave. Called the drain. Okay. Let's head over and see what we can see. They've made these things like glow whenever they're in range. But that thing had a timer on it. Maybe we should hurry. I never came here in PTR. I'm actually new to this place. I haven't made any opinions yet. Is it pretty? Yeah. It looks fine. It's a lot of brown rock, but what are you gonna do? This looks like it's gonna go well. And back. Welcome back. Me too. I'm learning in real time. Something's happening. Maybe a boss to fight? I do not know. Was it Grave Sledge? So is it true that we're still waiting for an All the Things update? Because when I mouse over him, he doesn't specifically seem to drop anything for me. And maybe that's true. And maybe it just needs an update. I'm gonna give this random standers by? Bystander. Power infusion. Being updated. Gotcha. You can drop them all. It's nice and cozy to be in the office checking out new WoW stuff. It's fun that there's something new going on. I got my warm toes. I got a nice big bottle of water. ATT had an update about an hour ago. I must have picked it up this morning. I did run updates right before I got on. And I had 23 of them. I had quite a few of them. Got bits of Mog while doing the Isle. Mog that's also in the vendor, so save a bit of currency. Oh, nice! I love it when they do that. So you can farm, you know, if there's one piece that you really want that won't drop for you, you can buy it. But you also don't need to save up as much currency as it initially looks like, because a lot of the stuff will drop just anyways. This has an awful lot of health. As far as I can tell, nothing much is happening aside from maybe running out of floor.
We will not tolerate a threat to our airship on this island, no matter where it may hide. Allies of the Errands, prepare for battle.
No, floor's catching up. It's all good.
Our troops will strike it.
Farm all you can bother with, and then fill in the blanks after. Okay.
Barrage of cannon fire will its presence. Prepare yourselves.
I can tell. Ooh! I got a staff appearance. Don't mind if I do. Also, I can disenchant it, because I'm sure it's 584, so it's not going to be an upgrade over my crafted stuff from last season. It's going to be nice just getting... Oh no, it was Warbound! I should have saved it for an alt! Yeah, what alt am I gearing up? Who am I kidding? I've been talking about an alt that I'm gonna make forever. It's not happening. I don't think that one's true. This is just a hole. That's not where we're going. If we get any more Warbound stuff, maybe I'll save it. I'm getting enchanting catch-up. Okay, what else is going on here? Fixing up rock elementals. Most of the Mog that drops will be Warbound. So much Warbound gear taking up space. If my bank fills up, I'm just going to take the lowest item level pieces, or the ones I think I'm least likely to use, and just disenchant them. But I know I still have space in that tab. It's just funny to me that I'm like saving up all of this Warbound gear for the future, when I don't really have any specifics about what I'm going to make or when. But it was nice, at least for my second 70, having gear to put her in right away. So I'll use it for something, maybe. I don't know. I feel less motivated to level alts than I did in previous expansions. They've made the War Within pretty alt-friendly. I just have been happy with my main, so I haven't really felt like I needed to have other characters sorted, and I feel like my main's professions have given me enough to worry about profession-wise, so I don't feel like I gotta get more characters set up for that. I'm just kind of set. I'm all good. I don't have a goblin for 11-1. I mean, I do have a goblin, but I wasn't planning on playing it. I was thinking about making a new one, but well, I wasn't thinking with any particular amount of conviction. This is violent! Love the dress, though. Is it a dress? Is it your fins? Hard to say. Oh, man.
Well done. An exemplary display. The cave is open. Troops, deploy.
Looks like there's a rare this way. Maybe I should go take a look. Got a free boost back in Dragonflight. Boosted a Goblin Warrior. Didn't touch it until 2 weeks ago. Now I love it. It's the first Horde character ever. You know, I might need a Horde character active just to work through some of the meta achievements from BFA that I never finished. I bet you I'm missing some Horde stuff. Because I didn't really play much Horde in BFA. At all. Maybe I should use a Goblin for that. That might be an idea. Probably not in a hurry, though. Plus, you know, maybe it would make sense for me to use one of my existing Horde characters, of which I do have many. I don't have to start from scratch, it's just what I usually end up doing. Appreciate the zone being small. Makes it easy to get to rares in time to tag them. What did I get from that one? I got Flame Blessed Iron. Maybe I should go here. See if I can get to the other side. I know they love giving us like little toys and benefits and bonuses that you can like unlock and use, little like temporary buffs that are super strong just for outdoor content. And I have always been no fun when it comes to that kind of thing. Like I always just look at a bunch of stuff in my bags and I go, oh wow, it's a bunch of stuff in my bags. And I don't even look up what it's for. I don't have any concept of like what to do with it. You know, it's probably a really great ability. It's just because it's consumable and because it's so specific and I don't know. I just never learn them all, so I never end up using them. If they give me a toy that has a special benefit, like they gave, you know, like the Malbog whistle, is that what it was called? The Shardhide whistle in Korthia, I use that all the time, but all the little consumable things that would give you little buffs, Shadowlands had tons of them. I never touched them, and I feel like this zone's going to be a lot of the same thing. You know, a special thing that you can only do outdoors in the Siren Isle that would make me like 45% faster at doing my weekly quests or whatever, but... I just need chat to bully you into the very best stuff. Yeah, if there's anything that's like really, really good that you can't live without, I'm sure you guys will tell me about it. Like the whistle, exactly. Very big rare, lots of health. There's new battle pets. I see a tidal crawling. I don't know what a tidal crawling is. I don't think I have one yet. This is the Savannah Smug. Alright. What are you gonna drop me? What are we gonna get? Crests and more iron. Lots of flame blessed iron, like 180. That's pretty good. Let's see here. It is new for me. I don't have one yet. It's not rare, but we'll take one anyway. Oh, oopsies. Yeah, it should be fine anyway. These are little crowlusks. I guess that makes sense why it would be a crowling. Slightly cuter than crowlusklet. I have not seen the new Marmaduke dog pet. At the risk of sounding uncultured, what's a Marmaduke? I know what a marmot is. Oh, that's his name. Is it a reference to something, or is it just what his name is? It's a funny word. A comic. Oh, okay. Oh, it's another one of these guys. These are cute. I like this a lot. We have a few of these already. Bit older than us. If the Babadook was a marmot? Very old comic from a newspaper. Okay. Big Great Dane. Alright, well, there's one new pet for me. I'll keep an eye out for rare ones. I don't need the Restless Pebbles. There's a Cliff Reach cub up there. That sounds cute. I do need... more of these guys. I should really be taking a look at this historical documents. Add 12 notes and documents found in the Isle to the research journal. So there's like a button. You can add pages. And it keeps lighting up in various places, but every time I try to click it, like it's not doing anything. So I don't fully understand how I find pages. I guess I'll keep an eye open. Oh, lots of pets are in here. There's piglets. You have to loot the pages. Okay. I wonder why it keeps lighting up then. As far as I can tell, I don't have any yet. Maybe 3. Maybe 3 is a reasonable number to pull. Oh, here we go. Okay, I see, I see. I was probably just near the lootable ones and I didn't pick them up. What's that? It's nothing. Okay. These are just gonna give us... You still get celebration tokens. I guess that'll be good. That'll be one of my ways of getting Time Warp badges. Is just stocking up on celebration tokens and then converting them. Because I think I have almost everything bought with its celebration tokens. Nearly everything, if not all of it. I can't believe the year's almost over. That's crazy. This one went really fast. Don't need that. I do need these. Any other rares up? Not that I can see. Grave Sludge is up again. Is he? I don't know. It says 0-1. I'm pretty sure that was the goopy guy that we killed earlier.
We will not tolerate a threat to
Again?
our airship on this island.
Oh, yeah,
no
again.
matter where
Alright.
it may hide. Allies of
Try it again.
Iraqi, prepare for
It looks
battle.
like it's gonna give you a crate. Maybe that's just for subsequent kills. Maybe it's better, or not better, but like different from the one that I got the first time.
Cannon fire will reveal its presence. Prepare yourselves.
I just wonder if it's worth like coming back to kill it again more than one time in a day. I kind of hope not, because they take a long time to fight. It would be a little target dummy-ish if we're just here all the time. I want these pages. One book, please. But we should at least have some iron to contribute to the thing. What add-on causes right-click for frame setting to appear? Right-click for frame setting. I'm not sure. There's either an add-on or a command that allows you to see what component you're mousing over that can sometimes be helpful for figuring out which add-on is causing a thing. Oh, it's dialogue UI. Don't have dialogue UI and I see it. I haven't noticed it yet, but maybe I'm just not paying attention. Alright, I got some... I opened a crate, we got iron, nothing else, but it looks like the crate could have dropped other stuff. Yeah, F-stack was what I was thinking of that lets you see what thing you're mousing over. Oh, as is that a different rare? I'm pretty sure that's the one I already killed. Still got a star on him though. Bind until warband veteran gloves and an appearance. Alright. I need a blind monstrosity, which should be that way. Okay. Getting through this. What's this? Oh, that's a piglet. We need it. We need him. Excuse. Oh, it's cute. It's got armor on him. Whose armor? Hard to say. Who armored this little guy up and turned him loose? Nobody knows. Also, oops. Also, he's kind of winning. Ah, jeez. 377. This shouldn't kill him, but if it crits, then I'm in trouble. I've also got my beast racial up. There we go. My main criteria for my second 2 pets in any pet capture team is just who can smoke through backline pets the fastest, and it's hard to beat Nexus Whelpling for that. Arcane Storm Mana Surge is just so set and forget. Take your hands right off your keyboard. I'm assuming I can enchant this, and perhaps I should. There you go, 1 Battle Boar Piglet. This is all fine so far. It's not the most exciting content I've ever seen, but it's alright. Oh no, I missed it! Wait for that one to come back up. Weird. Didn't know that would work. Kind of like how simple the content is, just a chill farm mog and stuff thing to do. Does the gameplay loop basically just worm down to killing rares once you're done your dailies or your weeklies or whatever they are? Kill rares, get currency. Akir's back up again. It's the same 2 rares! How many are there? Why are they respawning so quickly? Each week they give new gems for your ring. I know we unlock like a new upgrade to the island in general. Like there's a new thing that you get every week. We were looking at some of them. I've killed him before, but it seems like I could benefit just as well from killing him again. But if he's gonna be up every 5 minutes, it seems like that could get kind of old. This one in particular has a ton of health. But we've almost filled up this bar, and that's gonna give us another gem. There's another river up, a shark or something to the east. I want the mop. That's a cute mog. I can only see the little preview and all the things, but that's the best one.
Get your feet moving. We
It's all about the village rat swabby's mop. It looks floppy. It's a floppy mop.
Say, what do you think washed down that drain? Maybe it's treasure, or maybe it's monsters.
Oh, they're opening Grave Sludge again?
Monsters have treasure.
So far, I don't see this bringing back most of my friends. Which is fine, it doesn't have to. Just kind of a thing to play between patches if you're already playing, but if somebody was waiting... Well, there's a... Like, unless you were, like, a really intense collector, I don't see this attracting a lot of people. I could be wrong. I mostly just want to collect the meat and potatoes of the new stuff. Let's head this way. A lot of bugs. Yesterday I couldn't donate currency. The drain was on repeat spawn every time it finished. That sounds familiar. I wasn't able to donate any currency last time I was there, but also I didn't know if I had any yet. I need to try that again. Because I still need to contribute to an event for Piece of the Action. One hand, I want to do it for the ring. The other hand, I put in so much work for my PvP gear, I kind of don't want to replace it so easily and so soon. I mean, it shouldn't fully... Like, the ring is worth wearing right now, but... there we go. Response seemed pretty lackluster when it was on PTR, so I set my expectations accordingly. Ooh, this looks fun. Yay! Patch saved! They gave me the Bejeweled thing back. Love this. These are always fun.
We will not tolerate a threat to our airship on this island, no matter where it may hide.
That must be the third event.
Prepare for battle.
There we go.
Our troops will strike at
One
this
move the puzzle, the chest
in its
opened.
lair.
Hopefully that wasn't the only one of its kind. I like doing those every now and then.
Prepare yourselves.
Do you appreciate that they front-loaded the new ring? Surprisingly having a lot of fun. Well, there's a new rare. That's probably this shark. I guess we can go fight it. Spooky Snacks, thank you very much for the 58-month free sub. Yay!
Entrance cleared.
Like
Run
those
up
puzzles?
guns. Commence bombardment.
Najatar was my favorite. Oh no, it's not a shark. It's just... Oh, it's dead. Was my favorite for Puzzle World quests. Okay. So if we go do this... Opens in a minute or two. Any books to get on the way over there? That'll give us another gem, maybe. Yellow quest gives you a jetpack? Might do. Alright, so this will open up in about a minute. The rares seem to respawn so quickly that it's not that big of a deal if you do miss them. I don't see a ton of people around, but that could be just because of sharding, and it can also be because of weekday. You know, holiday weekday, people got either work or they've got bigger plans. They could be in the storm, special assignment. I'll have to check that out. I'm trying to reserve judgment and not just be like, well, I don't know about all this. Never mind, and just give up on it immediately. I'm trying to at least see everything first. Okay, so there's a boss. I have a feeling I'm gonna need people for this, though. 65 mil. Do I have any food? Get a little food buff going. Doom streaming can pay with the right audience. Some people love the "it's so over" content. I guess I just want to figure out whether or not I like it and what I would like to do here if I would like it, so I can just kind of get to the bottom of what I want to do, more or less, you know. I don't think it matters too much what we do on stream as long as we're having a nice time. Well, let's YOLO this. What's the worst thing that can happen? And it's a frontal. Wish they had better ideas than New Island farm rares. Our level of the ring can go over 639. That's neat. I gotta figure out what the main appeal for me from the patch is, like what the main draw is. I definitely want to work on the BFA meta. And I want to work on the new War Within one to the best of my ability. I guess maybe that's why I'm here, is there's a new Siren Isle meta that I could probably be working on over time. And I'm sure that'll be needed for the meta achievement, so that's probably my main motivation here. Is to just be as caught up on that as I can be early. They said something about where they wanted the ring to land. My understanding is I will still replace it next season, but not right away in the first week or two for me. Which would make sense, yeah. If it was equivalent to heroic. BFA meta is the patch for me. The ring doesn't even matter until 6 weeks. The upgrades and the gems are all time gated. Happy holidays? Happy holidays! There we go. So that gave me a Mariner's Hallowed Citrine, which is yellow? Blue. There we go. Got 2 gems now. Spells and abilities have a chance to heal somebody. Kind of nice. Can't complain about that. Let's pop back to the middle here and see. I just need 3 more notes and we can get that one straightened away. After I get these things turned in, I want to sit down and page through the meta achievement to see what kinds of things I'm going to want to keep an eye out for. But I'd like to tidy up a couple objectives first. I don't think I'm going to be getting the meta on the first day or anything. I'm sure it's time gated, but sometimes it's nice to just know where you're headed. 4 gems and 1 upgrade. Two more. 2 more pages. So close. BFA is a few random world quests you dev spawn, so it will take some time. For me, nice call. Yeah, I didn't really dig in to see how much of the stuff that I had left for it was time gated. I think some of it must be, but I don't know for sure. I do have a lot of it done already. Just out of, like, luck, I guess. I think I'm gonna need to do some horde questing. Okay, let's turn in a few things. Maybe do the storm. The achievement is a most efficient apocalypse. I don't have an achievement, or at least I'm not pulling one up that's called that. What about, I just want to see if I have it already or not. Under island time and then the Nazmir one. That's Muldoon. Gotcha. I wonder why it wouldn't turn up when it's like hidden or something? It's weird. Oh, there's ref water back up.
We got a tunnel to blast open. This kaboom ought to be good. Say, what do you think washed down that drain? Maybe it's treasure. Or maybe it's
I have a feeling this guy gets voice lines are gonna get a little old after a while. That's the 3rd time I've heard him do that speech, and I don't think we've been here that long. Maybe we've been here longer than I think. People were annoyed at his voice after an hour on the island. I mean, he sounds lovely. It's just anything that plays that repeatedly is gonna run into some problems. Turtles making it to the water, etc. Alright, so that was just 59 flame blessed iron and a crest. Great fish gather in droves. I wish there was a way to turn voices off. You could disable dialogue sounds. That would probably do it. And you can turn that off separately from other sound. Yeah, let's turn in a few things and then try the storm. Maybe it's to discourage people from staying too long.
Ah, a conversation begins.
Thought they wanted us to stay longer.
Journey onward, friend.
There we go.
In hardship.
Oh, nice big chunk of rep with everybody. That's good.
Sacred flame guide your way.
Oh, like a maximum friendship with the general. Wow. There we go. We contributed to a event. Ten times. There we go. We've done them 2 or 3 times now, but we can do it one more time, I guess.
Yeah. Time to waste.
Alright, storm's approaching. What do they want? Use equipment, eliminate threats. I wonder if I ought to be grouped for this. Oh, I like the crab. Recommend bringing the bombs. That's at 10%. You can retreat and wait for the storm to clear. Weird. I can tell that this is asking a fair amount of my computer because I can hear my fans going rum, rum. Let's turn that down a little bit. The experimental go pack is this. It's a daily weekly quest that you need bombs for. Oh, so I should go places and not just hang out by town then. Okay. I did not get that. I was just gonna sit around my camp and just kill things 5% at a time. What do you want?
I got a deal for you.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, those have a lot of health. Is that gonna do all 3 of them? No. Not that lucky. I hope I don't run out of these. I also auto attack stuff. That's handy. This one's almost finished. Trying to figure out what it's for. I guess flame blessed iron. And then see what they want up there. It is lovely to get all of this rep for all of the existing factions here. And I guess we don't have a new faction to worry about, so that's nice. This is probably going to be the one thing that'll help me actually finish some of the other reps. I need a little bit more for Dornegal, and then I need a Vizier rep still for Severed Threads. Where am I? I'm lost. Wrong way. Hi, Kitty. Kitty, what do you think of the new stuff? Alright. Getting the special event done should be good. I'm curious. I want to go shopping after we've kind of finished all these quests here to see what we can get. Oh. I know I should probably wait to see how much transmog will drop for me for rares and farming over the weeks, but see if there's anything particularly nice that we're in a hurry to get. Hi. Here, what do you want? Jerry, thank you very much for the brand new sub. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. Shopping with virtual currency is fun. Are we excited for the Plunder Store? Low stakes scratches the collector's itch. A little bit, anyway. It's 11:30. Yeah, I think this week, even if there is stuff to do out here, I kind of want to do the BFA stuff. It just sounds like more fun. It just feels like I'm already close to having done some things, you know? Like I can... It's gonna remind me of how glad I am to already have like Mecha done and the Najatar one finished. I think the things that I'm missing are probably not too hard. But, you know, it's one way to find out. Okay, that hurt. Did I just get healed by my crawler mine? Kinda looked like it. Bet people are excited. Haven't set foot in the Isle, doing all BFA stuff for now. Do the ring when it's not time gated anymore. Oh yeah, that you're right, that totally could have been my ring gem. That's probably what it was. That makes more sense than it being the crawler mine. It's just got like a healing squirt gun attachment. Okay, now they want me to... use a... Oh. Enter the Forgotten Tomb. Those things do a fair amount of damage. Oh, there's a rare back here. I think he's still up because he's the Forgotten. Everybody forgot about her. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff in here. I might not be able to make it to her. There's a lot of stuff in the way. Yeah, I guess just one thing at a time. As far as I can see, we are still getting credit on our special assignments, so something. I realize now it's kind of too late and I've already failed to use my bomb. Suppose I could like sneak by. How healthy are you? He's quite healthy. How about you? Oh, you'll be fine. I don't have anything that can stop that. Owie. Ah, he's fine. He's dead. Yeah, those bombs are helpful. What did that give me? It gave me a whirling rune key. Take this to the Forgotten Vault to activate the whirling rune stone. Those words don't mean anything to me right now. Well, maybe it'll come in handy. It's for the new mount. Oh. Not too bad. Oh, you need lots of them? Oh. I was all excited. This guy's not gonna let me buy, is he? Maybe I can sneak. I can't sneak. I'm not very sneaky. I'm allergic to mine suit. He's undead anyway. I don't think you can help them feel better. Done in a day or so. Lots of grinding, praying for them to drop. Okay. Hey, how are you? Hi, Icy Lemons. I'm doing all right. How are you? Doing well. I'm feeling a little bit of the holiday busies. I feel a little bit like I'm juggling. And I haven't dropped anything yet, but I don't feel all that confident about the juggling. Playing some WoW. ATT has a GitHub update. I see, thank you. I want to get out of here. If Angelic Bulwark is proccing, that doesn't mean anything good's happening. I usually just wait for updates to get pushed to CurseForge before I worry about them. Bit of a new challenge to juggle this way. A new challenge. I might have juggled before once or twice. I need 9% more. But I think I've done all these new quests, so I can probably just mosey back down to camp, more or less, and just kill a elite or something. Large crab. I'm sorry. You were just minding your own business. You were just crabbing along. Looking vibrant. I've always liked these. When they came out with this model in Najatar, I used to call them the stabby crabs. You can get them as battle pets. I don't know if you can do them as hunter pets. Maybe. I hope so. Maybe that's what I've been missing. Oh, I got an achievement! I don't know how. Oh, I guess I was finishing the special assignment. Oh, alright. Well, there's one achievement done. Maybe that's part of the meta. So now I think I'm allowed to leave. They don't kick you out. But I think you can just... Maybe they do kick you out. I don't know. I got my landlubber's cache. It had some shoulders. Champion shoulders. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Aesop. Yeah, I thought I had a scroll as well. I like, it was over here, but I don't see it anymore. Maybe it auto left me. Maybe I'm already out. What is that? What do you want?
I hear you.
Oh no, she'll teleport me out. That's fine too. Okay. we are nearly
We will not
finished.
tolerate a threat to our airship on this
I need to
island,
complete
no
one of the
matter where
events
it may
again,
hide.
because I haven't done it
Allies
since
of
I
the
picked up the
Arathi,
quest.
prepare for battle.
This fellow over here wants something.
Our troops will strike at this draconic horror within its lair. A barrage of
That
cannon
might have
fire will
benefited me to have
immediately
had earlier, but what are you gonna do?
yourselves.
There's a quartermaster. Oh, these things aren't very expensive. I could afford a ton of them already if I wanted. That's the staff that we got. I mean, they're not terribly exciting looking. What does the whole set look like here? It's fine. Reminds me a little bit of the Venthyr sets. I don't know if I'm gonna go out of my way to buy it right now. What about you? What do you have? Some more expensive things. Ooh, there you go. There's tabards. That's a whole ensemble. The backpacks. Well, they're nice backpacks. I like the brown one. They've got some tools. They've got a little bellows on the side. That's very cute. There's an enormous chalice. Hammers. The pitcher's kind of neat. And then there's a supply crate toy for $7.50. Carry your crate full of Dornagal supplies. I think I'm gonna buy that. I want to see what it looks like.
May Rook nor Ram take
Awakened supply crate toy. So, you run around, you get an extra action bar. You can sit on the crate. You can find a lantern. Oh, no, that's it. Is it a big cooldown? No, not a huge cooldown. What else can it do? What a multifunctional toy. Although it may have too many steps for me to worry about it. Hang on, there's a haunting howl. We got rares to get to. You can find a glittering gemstone, and you just look at it. What a strange toy this is. I need to pick up this Ritual of Runes quest.
appreciate.
We missed the rare. Stuff to do in here though. Jetpack quest though, good to get that out of the way because it allows you to fly around the island. Huh. We might get to that today. Got another 20 minutes or so. Oh, cave crawling. Ooh, there's a blue tidal crawling. So what I need to do... Oh no! I need to heal my pets is what I need to do. And then maybe stick a mech pet. Like an Alarma dog on my team here. Or an Alarma bot or what have you. I want to get the rare one so I don't have to upgrade the one that I already got. Find a vendor named Suizi. They sell the pink version of the tropical swimwear sets. That's a great idea. I love finding blue quality pets just in the wild. He does have burrow, and he's probably going to do it right when I don't want him to. Down he goes. No, he's not. All right. Nice. Lucky. We can release the original one. it's the same one. I engaged a cave crowling, but there was a tidal crowling in the back line, so I should have 2 tidal crowlings now. And I'm going to release the green one and keep the blue one. Release. In any event, even if it was a cave crowling, it's not like I have a blue one of those yet either, but... There we go. 5 runes destroyed. I don't know if I'm ever gonna... I wanted to see the rest of the functions of the Awakened Supply Crate, but once I've seen them all, I don't know if I'm ever gonna do it ever again. Some toys I'll look at and I'll be like, oh, that's cute. I'm gonna pull that out for XYZ situation. And some toys I'm like, well, that exists. Alright, so we did the gem. We can find a prismatic codex, a portable astroglobe, or my databank. Let's go for the astroglobe. I mean, that's pretty cool. That might be the best one yet. And that's a rusty crowling. Oh, that's a new one. Any rares? No. I'm gonna hold out. So far, I don't really super mind not flying. It's just been kind of nice to have some bonding time with my fell cycle. Re-enter the tomb. Here, let's see if there's a rare here. Nope. Has anyone else wandered into Bartender Bob's new bar in Donegal? I have not. I didn't know that Bob made it over. Or Bob was in Dragonflight, wasn't he? Didn't he have a bar in Valdrazis that I'm forgetting about? These are not the right ones. Oh, over here. First time seeing him in WoW. Saw him in Hearthstone. Millhouse appears to be losing a game of Strip Hearthstone to Valera. Oh dear. I don't know if I've ever heard the phrase Strip Hearthstone before, and I don't know if I care to again. Oh no. There's what we're after. There's probably one in each one of these little spots. I see what you guys mean by the right click for frame settings thing. That must just be a patch thing. If that many of us are seeing it. I tried right clicking, it didn't do anything. Or at least not anything unexpected. Here's the journal. Or a journal. Something meant for PTR, forgot to remove. Yeah. It happens. Those are humanoids. So I can probably squeeze through here. Oh, looks like there's all kinds of pets out here. That one says Discovery. That one's a pet battle. I like that there's a drop called a proper parrot. This upper class parrot is only for the most distinguished of sailors. You wouldn't want to be caught with an improper parrot. Off to work. Last day of the year before the holidays? Have a wonderful last day at work. Oh, okay, so you have to have an active storm to actually do the runestone thing. Alright. I don't think today is the day that I'm destined to figure out what's going on with the bird mount yet. But we have made... I was going to say progress. Some amount of progress. Done some quests and stuff. Uncover a mystery, and that's going to give me Runecaster's Eye. Find and unveil hidden treasures. The wind will passively guide you towards them. Whatever that means. It would be funny if it was just pushing your character and like interrupting your casting, being like, hey, there's treasure over here. Nudge, nudge, nudge. Just getting you moitered out while you're trying to fight mobs. I don't think that's what it does. Okay. Seems like a nice place to go fishing. I don't know what kind of fish you would catch here. I haven't been looking to see if there's pools or anything, but I have some fond memories of fishing on Mechagon.
We will not tolerate a threat to our airship on this island, no matter where it may hide. Allies of the Arathi, prepare for battle. Our troops will strike at this draconic horror within its lair. A barrage of cannon fire will reveal.
Okay, so this one's opening up in like 2 minutes. And that'll get us finished with another quest. I'm gonna have to fix something good for lunch. I'm getting towards the end of my stream time. I'm hungry. Two minutes on that one. That must be the jetpack quest. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Am I gonna sit here for a minute? Maybe. That's exactly what I'm about to do. Are there any pets we can level up with those crater stones we got? Let's see. I was gazing this loading screen a little too long. And I'm sure this is supposed to be like rope. But it just looks like hair. It looks like a huge braid of somebody's hair or beard or something that is draped over the table from underneath. Just a tiny bit cursed. Create 2 pets that are not level 25. Yeah, that's right. I do have a few that need leveling. It's a hair rope, obviously. Bran, it's his hair. Always leaving his beard on the table. There, we found Stalagnarok. Playing on EU realms well in NA. People manage it all the time. I don't have a ton of first-hand experience. When I did try years ago, I found that there was noticeable lag, but not... It wasn't impossible to play with, it just takes getting used to.
Get your feet moving. We got a tunnel to blast over. This kaboom ought to be good.
I've had a really nice
What do you
stream.
think walks down that drain?
I've had a kitty cuddling with me for most of it.
Maybe it's monsters. Maybe those monsters.
I got not quite everything I wanted to do done out here, but almost all of it. Plus, I finished the weekly for the first time in a long time. I don't normally get that done. That'll be good. Some enchanting knowledge, a little bit of gold, a couple of battle pets. Always good. Also haiku. It's 1 week until Christmas. Did we know that? 7 more days. Also, Wintervale starts tomorrow. That'll be fun. Maybe that's what we do tomorrow. Alright. Because, yeah, my stream schedule so far, I'm going to do a short day on Friday. Planning on being here Saturday, Sunday. And then I might do a 3-day weekend. I do take Monday, Tuesday off normally. I might also take Wednesday because I'm doing a bunch of family stuff on the 25th. And then plan to be back on Thursday. That should do it. I haven't done that rare yet, but I'm starting to think it's not that important. Every time I make it to a rare, it like maybe... It seems like they have a big shared loot pool. I could be wrong. One week after my birthday, which is always 2 weeks before Christmas, which is great. Enough time between the 2 days to get unique gifts. Alright. What do we got here?
Is expanded to exploration.
Iron. Iron.
Something new.
Achievement. Complete the Siren Isle questline. Happy with that. Feel bad for people whose birthday is on the 23rd or whatever. Yeah. I know somebody like that.
Outsiders are a welcome surprise.
That's why I'm having a birthday party tomorrow. Okay. What do they want me to do? I don't want to do those again. We've done them already. We've seen it. There's a starving snapdragon runt that usually right up my alley. Talk to Zexel finger snap. Train snapdragons, they said. It'll be easy, they said. Food, yeah, I think I got food. Here, take this meat. It's marinated overnight in Kaja Cola. Oh boy. Don't mind the color, safe to consume. Mostly.
Don't work too hard.
Son's birthday, Christmas Eve. Cousins is on New Year's right now. Doesn't mind too much. Cola marinated steak is a thing. That's... I don't know if I would describe that fact as fun. I don't know about that. Oh boy. Had both. Both are tasty. If you say so. To each their own. Anyone else with a December birthday ended up getting a single combined present? Yeah. I mean, not personally, but I've heard stories. I think, and I bet you people would tell you that, you know, like, you're getting a bigger and better present because it's combined, which, you know, might be true, but it might not be true. Alright. What am I doing? I wanted to take a little look at the Siren Isle meta achievement. Oh, I don't have Earth and Heritage Armor, apparently. Oops. Siren Isle meta achievement. See what's involved. I'll remember you. So, we've got one. Another one is just to get each of the gems, so that's going to be a bit time-gated. Contribute to each of the excavations. That should be easy. They just have to need contributing at some point. And also not be timed out. What else? Treasures of the Storm, 10 Rune Storm caches, so that's going to be something we get the ability to find either later, or maybe I just unlocked it and I just haven't figured it out yet. Siren Isle, weekly quests, and that's just time gating, keeping up with weekly quests. Cleanup, Isle Siren, oh, you do need to do all the rares, okay. So there are quite a few of them, it's just peculiar that we've just been doing the same ones. Oh, you know what, they did say something about how certain ones would be active. Maybe I should make a point to try to do Ghost Maker while it's up. Make sure, I don't know. And then, yeah, all of the citrine gems. That doesn't seem too bad. Should we go back to Dornegal? How do we get back here, by the way? Is there going to be a portal or something? Depending on if pirates, Naga, or Naga. Gotcha, okay. Son's was 15th, daughter's is 23rd. Always got 2 gifts. It's a blimp. Does it at least leave from Dornegal? Are they gonna make me go to Hallowfall? Same spot. I don't remember where I was before. Hopefully it's a big blimp. Fly east. That's a delve. Did they put it on the map? They did put it on the map, didn't they? No, that's the Ashgahat portal. Next to Rambleshire. At the main gate. These are all things that I don't know what the names are. This might be a later me problem. Down by the Who's in Whoville. Northeast. Alright, well I'm heading south, so that's wrong. I'm such a magpie. I just want to go do the theater troupe just because it's up. Actually, you know why I want to do the theater troupe is because I'm almost finished with this rep. We're so close. We need only a half a bar more. You do it 1 time in a week. I had it on screen. My goodness. Oh, for the meta achievement too. Let's take a look while we're doing this, because I don't think it's that important for me to try terribly hard here. Let's take a look at the other parts of You Shall Not Pass. Because yeah, I clearly don't have any of this done. Slate of the Union is Isle of Dorn. So I think I have done this. I've done the achievement needed for this. I just need 2 treasures on Isle of Dorn, and then I'll have that particular achievement done. But it'll be nice to get the rep finished.
We've been rehearsing for just this moment. Time to seize it.
I kind of thought, oh no, I guess I don't have that one. Is that one of them? The half-carried dog bowl? No, turtles, thanks, and web-wrapped axe.
A messy stage makes for real broken legs. Best clean it up.
See? I hope they keep the marker over there. I'm gonna forget where it is. At least you don't have to go down to Hallowfall again for it. Although I don't know if I ever went there in the first place. That was a different quest, I think. Alright, we have enough approval? We do have enough approval. Once you get your 50, you can just kind of complete the play. Kitty cat, don't let me forget to make a cake. I got started early. Right after lunch. Definitely not having lunch and then taking a nap. Don't talk me into a nap, okay? She's very good at that. She's very convincing. She'll kind of herd you towards bed when she wants you to go take a nap because then she wants to get in the covers and be warm. Especially in the winter. Nice. Oh. You leaving? I think we could all benefit from a pet nudging us to sleep now and then. Human, you're tired. Sleep now. Also, warm. Oh, I'm a military grunt this time. I always wanted to be in the theater. Getting sleepy? About nap time. Definitely angling for a nap. Any day that I got up early, I'm an easy target. I can really easily go back to sleep after a stream if it was a day that I was up at 5:30. Maybe when the cakes are cooling.
Affirmative. Our two companies are the fiercest in Kazalgar. They cheer for you, my friend.
Generals, we have calculated that we only need one of you. Decide amongst yourselves who will be decommissioned.
I think the only thing that you get for the end is a title. Honorary council member. And then I guess carved crests, but not too worried about those. I even have some of the anniversary buff up still. That's nice. I wonder what's new with Hallow's End, with Wintervale tomorrow. That starts, I think, 10 a.m. tomorrow. You can check that out on stream. Yeah, 10 a.m. So an hour into stream, Wintervale will kick up. And we can see what's new.
General, I am far stronger than you, Audemars. I I will prove it.
Your strength alone is admirable, but my strength is leadership and the loyalty of my troops.
I will make sure you are deactivated.
It's not gonna be too bad actually to finish some of these. Like it looks like I'm very far from You Shall Not Pass, but when I actually click into some of the achievements, I have a lot of it done. Just not enough for any one particular component.
General Onomar, you are the last remaining general. You will lead the Earthen forces from now on.
1200 rep. Alright. I think I see where the airship is after all. Not that I need to go back right away, but it's just nice to know for next time. Because I still have this Scatter to the Winds quest. What should I do tomorrow? I want to do the meta achievements, but I also want to do Wintervale. I guess we'll have an hour to kill early before Wintervale starts, so maybe we can look at that. I see. Gotcha. That's where we're going to be going. Well, in any case, I am finished for today. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, normal stream tomorrow. It'll be a short one on Friday, but we got a normal length one up for Thursday. I appreciate your company. Thanks for spending this time with me. I hope your holidays are going very well, or at least your holiday season. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.